friends, welcome to another Social Emotional Learning Read Aloud with Mrs. Lofties. Let's get started like we always do with our Come to the Group song. Everybody come sit down, come sit down, come sit down. Everybody come sit down, just like me. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, just like me. Everybody pat your knees, pat your knees, pat your knees. Everybody pat your knees, just like me. Everybody wave your hands, wave your hands, wave your hands. Everybody wave your hands and let them quiet be. Very good, friends. All right, so this week in Second Step, we've been talking all about caring and helping. And today's story is about how you can use your hands to care for and help others. Let's do our listening rules song one time so you remember what to do with your bodies while Miss Lofties reads the story. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, bodies calm. This is how we listen, this is how we listen. At group time, at group time. Very good, friends. All right, so our story today is called Hands Are Not for Hitting. It's written by Martine Agassi. He's the author. The pictures are by Marika Heinlein. She's the illustrator. This story is going to help us learn lots of ways that we can use our hands to care and help for others. Hands come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. There are lots of things that your hands are meant to do. Hands are for saying hello. Can you wave hello to these hands while I read you some different ways to say hello in different languages? ¿Cómo estás? Guten Tag. Glad to see you. Jambo. Ni hao. Bonjour. Hands are for greeting and communicating. There are many friendly ways that you can use your hands to communicate. You can wave to a friend. You can draw pictures or write words. And take a look. It looks like this little girl is drawing something on the ground with chalk. I think it might be a spider. And guess what? It says I can tell a story with my hands. We can tell a story with our hands too. I think we know how to do the itsy bitsy spider. See if you can do it along with me. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Very good, friends. That was a fun way to use our hands. But there is something that hands are not for. Hands are not for hitting. Hitting isn't friendly. Hitting hurts. How does it feel when someone hits? It hurts a person's body, and it hurts their feelings too. So why do people hit? Sometimes they hit when they feel sad. Can you make a sad face with me? Sometimes people hit when they feel jealous. Can you make a jealous face with me? Jealous means that you want something that somebody else has. Sometimes people hit when they feel scared. Can you make a scared face with me? And sometimes people hit when they feel angry. Can you make an angry face with me? Sometimes people want to be the boss of somebody else. But is it okay for you to tell other kids what to do? No. Each kid makes decision for their own self. So, have you ever felt these ways? I bet you have. We've all had these feelings sometimes, and maybe you felt like you wanted to hit something, but hands are not for hitting. There are much better ways to use our hands to let big feelings out of our bodies. These kids are doing lots of things in the classroom with their hands that are helping them let out those feelings in a safe way. This little girl is making music. Making music can really help you feel better. This little boy is squeezing Play-Doh. Can you pretend to squeeze some Play-Doh with me? And then let it go? That feels much better, doesn't it? When you're really upset, you can squeeze those mad feelings right out of your body if you squeeze Play-Doh, or even you can squeeze a pillow or a stuffed animal. That's a safe thing to do with your hands to let out those big feelings. Ooh, another good idea. You could draw, color, or write about how you're feeling. Sometimes it's not necessarily a mad feeling, but maybe an excited feeling where we have a hard time standing still because we're so excited for something to happen. Jumping up and down, that's a great way to let it out. You could jump up and down while you count to 5. Ooh, listening to music can be very relaxing. You might listen to music or a story, and of course, you can always use your words to talk to somebody about how you feel. After a while, you'll feel better, and when that happens, you and your hands can play again. Hands are for all kinds of playing. Hands are for learning, for counting, tying, painting, and asking questions. Hands are for making music, for snapping, clapping, or tapping a beat. All right, I'm going to tap a beat. I'm going to see if you can tap along with me. You ready? Very good. There's a lot of fun things we can do with our hands. Hands are for working together. Look, they're using their hands to work together to build a sandcastle, and they're both smiling. It's really fun. But hands are for playing, learning, doing, and building, but they're not for hitting. Hitting is never okay. It looks like he used his hands to hit or knock over the tower, the castle. And how did that make her feel? You're right, it made her feel upset. So, what can you do if your friend and you don't get along? You can try to solve the problem together. You can talk about it. You can listen. And guess what? He remembered to do what we talked about last week. He remembered to say, "I'm sorry. Are you okay? Can I help?" And he did. He helped her fix it, and it made her feel so much better. You can try to understand how your friend feels. Your friend can try to understand how you feel. You can think of ways to make things right. What if your friend yells, kicks, pushes, or hits? You do not have to fight back. You can walk away. You can find something else to do, someone else to play with, or a grown-up who can help. You can tell your friend, hands are not for hitting. Hands are for keeping safe. Let's look at some of the ways these hands are keeping safe. They're holding hands to cross the street. That's safe. He used his hands to put on a helmet to ride a bike. That's safe. And she's using her hands to buckle her seatbelt. That's a safe way to ride in a car. Hands are for helping. There are so many ways that you can use your hands to be a helper. Look at all the ways the kids are helping clean up in this classroom. They are being super friends. Hands are for taking care of you. They're for putting on pajamas, washing your face, combing your hair, brushing your teeth, and turning out the light at bedtime. Hands are for helping. Hands are for caring. Hands are for keeping you healthy and safe. Hands are not for hitting. Hands are for being kind and showing love. Look, she's caring for the cat. She's helping get it out of the tree because it got stuck. Hands are for giving air high fives. Can you give Miss Lofties an air high five? Good job. And hands are for saying goodbye. Let's wave to all these hands while Miss Lofties says goodbye in many different languages. Sayonara, ciao, bye, adios, see you later, alligator, so long, kwaheri, adieu, take care, zajan, bye. All right, leave a video and tell me what is one way you can use your hands to help someone else. See you next time.